Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a flip through of the Australia and Oceania unit from Gather Round, as well as a little bit of a schedule, flow, rhythm, whatever you want to call it. We've changed it a little bit. I'm going to be trying something a little different, so stick around. Okay, so I have had a revelation. And we are, and by we, I mean me, kind of, I guess we're going to be kind of changing up our schedule a little bit for the Australia unit. Mainly because I need a break. And yeah, I mean, it's just getting the time of year that, our friends are going to be out of school soon and things like that. And my daughter has rekindled her love of going to the library and finding books. And so we need a day to do that. I need a day to do like laundry and mow the grass and clean bathrooms and just all of those things. And so my plan is that Fridays are free Fridays. And so we just kind of fit the library in wherever, but it does leave Friday open for us. Or if there's another day during the week that that we're already going into town, maybe we could stop by or something like that. But right now I'm kind of planning Fridays as being our free Friday, where we don't do school we don't do any curriculum on Fridays. It'll be more of just life school, chores and things. And so I'm going to test that out with the Australia unit, see how that goes. That kind of works a little bit better for the curriculum because really, with this being, what is this year? Australia is year 2. It's really kind of geared more toward a 4-day-a-week, 5-week schedule. And we've made it work just fine for 5 days a week for 4 weeks. But things just can get a little tricky there at the end, and then it leaves us ending on like a Monday or Tuesday, and then it's kind of weird to start a new unit on Wednesday. So anyways, we're going to try it out, see how it goes, because I'm trying to test out new things, see kind of what works, as we kind of go into summer, and then we start looking into picking up new units. We don't really have a year end necessarily because we are year-round homeschoolers. And so that's kind of why I'm thinking maybe this every Friday. So yeah, we're going to test it out. I will let you guys know, obviously, how that goes. There was something else. What else was I going to mention? I don't remember. So we're going to get into flip through. For this one, I actually forgot, y'all, that I had purchased the year 2 lifer. So I have all of the like extra add-on things for the year 2. So it's a good thing I found that. But that also meant that when we were doing farming and food, we had the food journal the entire time, which was fine. I mean, I think it would have been too much for us anyway, but you know what that means? Because this is a connecting continents unit, we get a recipe book. So I'm super excited about this. I'm also thinking maybe Friday would be a fun day to pick out a couple of recipes for that week and do that together. Well, I'll have to look through them and see if we can actually plan them for like our Friday night dinner, or if I should plan something for dinner and then maybe just have these for like fun extras or snack time or things like that. But I'm really excited about this. So that's what I have to show you. I will show you a quick flip of the recipe book, the teacher's guide, of course, I have here, and then we are still in early reader. I foresee we'll probably be an early reader for quite a bit longer. It's working really well. And I feel like my daughter's really starting to get comfortable in here, like in this level. I feel that I can see her taking more of an initiative to do the pages kind of ahead of time or things like that. She's writing a little bit more. So yeah, we're gonna stick in early reader. So that's the level that I have for you. And then obviously the seat work pages, I just pulled those out separately. So let's start with Teacher's Guide. All right, so here we go. Australia, Oceania, Teacher's Guide. Again, this is from year 2. So you are going to see some differences between this and the farming and food that we just finished. But you'll see some of the same things as well. I will try to remember to point those out. So as always, you just have your information here. Cute little coloring page. Here is your table of contents. So as always, 20 lessons. You can kind of pause there and read those if you'd like. Here is your recitation. What is happening? Oh, that's what, maybe. Okay. I actually had, I had little one help me put these together. And so I don't think they quite all got snapped. Okay, so sorry. So your recitation. And then moving into lesson 1, you do have your small prayer here. Some cool quick facts. I do want to mention as well, this is going to be our first continent unit that we are doing, and so I'm very, very excited about that. So I have some fun things that I'm thinking we're going to implement here. I just kind of got to get it together. A did you know fact there. Obviously more reading, pictures. You have an activity break. It says to look up some pictures of Oceania. How did indigenous peoples arrive? What does the Bible say? The history and discovery. Some more on that. An ecozone. And the cultures and people. I will likely paraphrase through this. That's a good bit of reading there for a 6-year-old. And then here is your day at a glance. So she's giving you the pictures as well, so you know what their pages are going to look like and what answers need to be where. And then on to lesson 2, which is New Zealand. Again, with your prayer, quick facts, and then it continues. There is an activity break here. This is also find New Zealand on the map and look up pictures. All right, we shall flip through. All right, so moving on to the student notebook. As always, I bind at the top. Well, I say as always. If you guys have noticed, I've been getting it on the side on accident, and since little one was helping me, she corrected me very quickly and said, "Mom, you need to make sure you put it at the top. I want it at the top." So just bear with me as I flip through here. Again, we are in early reader. So just you're welcome. Let's see if I can get a little bit more in there for you. I know it's kind of hard doing the flip throughs with it like this. But it works really, really great for her for writing because she doesn't have that binding in the way. So your table of contents broken down by lesson, and then what's in each individual lesson, you know, your pages that you'll have. So there's 5 pages in each lesson, and then it gives you the subject focus of each of those pages. And that continues on to the back there. Another copy of the recitation. And then we are in page 1 of lesson 1. So this is your notebooking page. So while reading or while listening to the lesson, this is something that they can be working on, or, you know, they could be doing other things. This is just basically taking notes of what they have learned, whether that's completed during or after, clearly is up to you. Here we have another language arts or a language arts page. This is on fables. It looks like it's the Lion and the Mouse. Okay. Here is Oceanic art. And so this is taking some of these designs and putting them onto their own kind of jug or vase here. Science is going to be on the platypus. And then Bible is just going through, it looks like this is actually part of their recitation. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, so this is actually part of their recitation, but they're just going to be reading through that and tracing the words. And then it is back to your notebooking page for lesson 2. So again, I'm just going to kind of do the best I can to get it all here in the screen for you, and we'll flip through. And quickly, I wanted to share with you guys too, the seat work pages are generally in the student notebook. I pull them out separately. And I can do a whole video on how we use seat work. If you guys would like that, just let me know in the comments. But I wanted to just show it to you guys so that you can see what it looks like for this particular unit. But yeah, it does come included, but like I said, I take them out. So you have 5 weeks of seat work there. Okay. So moving on, let's get the recipe book. So again, this is just an add-on. So this is an additional purchase. This does not, you do not have to have this in order to complete the curriculum or anything like this or anything like that. It is just a fun extra that I didn't know, or I had forgotten that I got, and now I am excited that I have it. One thing that I do like is this. It breaks it down per week with your grocery list. And so you can go through and actually figure out what you need to have ready in your pantry and in your fridge/freezer for that week. So depending on how you shop, you know, obviously would kind of depend on what you would need to get when, but I feel like this is just broken down very easily in a way that, you know, kind of makes sense, and it's already listed out for you. Like, I don't have to go through. I do have to go through, but then I can just, you know, write down the specific things that I need. So that is broken down into 5 weeks. So lesson 1. Okay, so you have, looks like a picture and the ingredients on one side, directions on the back. Same here. Yes, shepherd's pie. Very excited about that. We love shepherd's pie at my house. And it does give you per, like one per lesson. Obviously, you can use them however you want to. That's just kind of how it's broken up here. Okay. That looks easy. Kind of skip through here and show you guys a little bit more of the back. Oh, drink. Okay, so I'm liking the variety as well. You have some dinners, you have some desserts, you have some snacks, some treats. I like that way you really could kind of change it up. Maybe you could even just pick a couple of your favorites and make one big meal to celebrate the end. Cool. And that is it. So 20 recipes in there, one for each lesson in the recipe book. So that's the inside of the Australia, Oceania unit. Like I said, this is our first continent unit, so I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to that. I need to do a little bit more looking on the app. I think that is one thing that I did not mention here in the teacher's guide with all of the, here is the, what is that thing called? The QR code that will take you to the app, and there's lots of different ideas and videos and all kinds of stuff that people have added, like craft ideas or all kinds of stuff. So I need to do a little bit more looking on that. I think that is it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.